Your Monday mystery game, number 1027, is none other than Marvel Land. Released from Namco back in 1989. The System 2 hardware from Namco. We had got this all loaded up last minute. The monitor met with an untimely accident, but we've managed to get it Frankenstein together to bring it to everybody, all the dedicated viewers out there. Good gamers saying I have the Genesis port of this. That is how I discovered this game. I played a lot of this game on the Sega Genesis, and it is a difficult game to say the least. Very bright, vibrant colors, very fun style animation to it. But this game is tough. Who's stepping up first? King! You're jumping on enemies similar to like a Mario Brothers style, but hidden things throughout. Those boots give you a higher jump. Spring launch, almost like a pinball. Some great music in this game. A lot of unique enemies, to say the least. So that creates these clones behind you, and you can swing them around by pressing down on the joystick. Jumping through, kind of like the flag at the end of Mario.
The magic 7650 number. Love it. All right,
so every time you hit an enemy with your shadow attack, it gets shorter. Oh no! That scaling that they use. Namco really liked that effect. They had so many of their games that used that effect. Assault being one of the first. Using that hinge of the bridge to give you some inertia to send you moving faster. All these little tricks. I believe those are the dragon wings down there. Foregoing those. That is, you're on normal now.
okay.
There it is.
I wanted to make sure.
Seemingly so simple. A one-button game. Just jump. So many little things. They teach you. That is good game design. Your first enemy, they want you to see that you can bounce off of the enemies to collect items. So they're teaching you all these little mechanics very early on. That is very solid game design. Teach you things early so that you can figure them out. Uh-oh. Didn't make it past the air whale with the rocket pack. Even there, you're learning. Enemies with certain rocket packs, you can land on them. Right there's clouds. You can jump on those clouds. Is he going to risk going back? He is. See, very great gameplay design. Teaches you things early on and lets you get to those points. You can learn while it's very early on, and then later you'll use those mechanics at a much higher skill level. And they're teaching you stuff like right there. Is that an enemy that you can jump on top of and defeat him? Or is it an enemy that you can go on and use him to gain position like the whale? Like that whale, he's coming across. Up. So pressing up or down right here will swing your enemies and the clones that are behind you. Picking up the dragon wings, so now he's much more maneuverable in when he jumps. Has a lot more height. He can go back and just get those. The other way to collect those would be using the whale that you can use as a platform. For players that just jump into this game and just play it straightforward, you can get pretty far. But once you start trying to get all the nuances of this game, there's a lot to it. Didn't you get through with the wings quick enough? But still able to maneuver through the old pirate ship. Running out of time. Does a big jump. Makes it through at 76.50. Not much time on the clock, but progression into 1-3. The roller coaster.
Shoot! This is the first I've ever made.
Risking it. Some of these you have to jump. Oh!
This is the first time I've ever seen this stage, so I don't know what to expect.
First time he's been to this stage.
Because I think the last
He's
time I played
he's learning that he's got to jump and duck those platforms on the rocket. Coasting along. You can see there's some trick that can be. Look at this scaling effect going on. Rotation. Another favorite of the System 2 hardware with Namco. Scaling and rotation. This was some pretty nice hardware. 1,300 points for the time bonus. Pretty good. That light beam, avoiding it. You know, it's funny. At T20, we had a slight issue with the board where this level was